1 year ago, the season opener was the season decider as Chad Wienen raced away at Daytona. Joel Hetrick crashed and went down, taking a hit in the series points. While battling ensued behind him, Wienen went on to take the victory and start off a championship the right way. He kept on rolling through the mud until Hetrick caught fire, taking race win after race win after race win. But Wienen's consistency made it hard to make up ground. The kid kept winning, the champagne kept flying, but then Wienen answered back with a win at Unadilla. Hetrick stormed back for a victory at Loretta Lynn's and even the season finale in Michigan. But it was hard to stop Chad Wienen, champion for the 5th time. Can he make it 6? AMA Pro ATV Motocross is next.
Oh, what a beautiful way to kick off the Wiseco ATV National Motocross Championship, sanctioned by AMA Pro Racing and presented by CST Tires, the 3rd annual Fly Racing ATV Supercross. Yes, on the infield of the legendary Daytona International Speedway. 2015-2016 proved the ATVs could take to the Supercross track just like the bikes. This year, a little extra twist with some rain last night makes the track muddy for qualifying and practice. That's no problem. And hey, if you have inclement weather, the riders actually work out of the NASCAR pit stalls. Yeah, real garages, so that's kind of an upgrade from the typical motocross track, so good for them. All the pros are here rolling in the 665. Ronnie Higgerson, the 20. Josh Upperman back at it again. Meanwhile, Dylan Tremelin there, 940. He's a rookie. There's Brett Musick, 209. Thomas Brown out of Texas. Always loves coming to the races. But maybe no one loves this more than your defending champ, Chad Wienen. He lives right up the road. We caught up to him a week ago.
Chad Wienen. We're here at my place in Florida. We're about a week away from Daytona, the start of the season, so it's getting to crunch time. Feeling really good on the machine, and really excited to get the 17 season started off. Like Daytona for me is, we actually just went for the first time to the NASCAR race, and it's incredible. Like, I got a taste of that last year, and it was a great start to the year. And this year we're going to try and, our goal is to go out there and do the same thing, and the start is so important, so it's going to be one of those races where you got to nail the start, and, if it's there, we're going to go for it. And, it's a prestigious event, and there's only so many people that actually get the opportunity to race there. 2017, we're going to try and go out, and everything goes well, we're going to try and get our 6th straight championship, but there's a lot of work to be done till then, and there's going to be bumps along the road, and we're going to be ready for it. And I'm just really looking forward to the 17 year. We're going to be ready.
Now, Wienen's primary competitor is expected to be Joel Hetrick, who keeps getting closer and closer to his first ever pro title. But last year was a crash here at Daytona, put him in a points hole he couldn't overcome.
Being able to race at Daytona in the Speedway for me is, probably a life goal, I would say, just to be there. We're 4 wheels, NASCAR's 4 wheels. We get in the victory lane, top 3 spot this year, that would be awesome just to celebrate, just like those NASCAR guys do up there. We were there the first year, we got 2nd. Last year had a bad crash, put me out. And this year we're looking for another top 3 spot to start off our 2017 season strong. If not, going for just a safe ride and come out of there healthy, and look forward to the outdoor series, which I know I'll have a really good chance of being a championship contender in.
Interesting strategy. Joel usually races to win, but he knows he has to be consistent off the gate in the first round of the year to stay in contention all year long. We'll have heat races next. Racer TV is brought to you by Wiseco, by CST Tires, by Amsoil, and by Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Riders getting set, riders meeting is complete, and now they're surveying the gates. We'll show you a highlight of heat race number 1. It's a Supercross format, so we'll have 2 heat races, seeding riders into a main event where we'll pay championship points. No surprise to see Josh Upperman out front early. The veteran has been pulling pole shots for over a decade here. Cody Jansen is stuck, along with another rider in the very rutted out course. Again, we had a lot of rain last night, so that affected The track conditions and a threat of rain all day today has some of the riders and teams concerned. No concerns for Upperman on the Root River Racing Machine. Is getting away. Battle here, two rookies, Dylan Tremelin and Cole Sepesi, battling it out with Thomas Brown. The veteran is sandwiched in between on that Yamaha. Here's Brown, nice veteran move to the inside, able to make the pass. Checkered flag is out, Upperman takes the win. Nick Janusa holds on for second, one of the young riders in the group, and Brown with that pass takes third. Here is heat race number 2. Great start for Hetrick on the 88, the Elka Liquid Wrench Honda. Nice split lines here as they try to open up some passing here in the infield of Daytona. Much tighter track than a typical motocross, so they try to get creative with the turns on the obstacles to open up passing zones. Now, Hetrick would get away here, but you will see in this heat some of the passing areas that began to open up. 741, Wesley Wolf, another rookie who also does a lot of Grand National cross-country riding, doing a great job battling for third. He would yield to Jeff Rastrelli and then have to deal with pressure from the champ. Not a good start from Chad Wienen, but soon he was putting the press on the young Wesley Wolf. See Hetrick here in the 88 continuing to get away. Rastrelli in second. These two are good friends on and off the track, and they get awfully close in this one. The line that Hetrick was using was starting to go away, opening the door for some passing. Now you want to see passing, look at that. Quick mistake by Wolf, the rookie mistake, I guess you could call it. Wienen knows exactly what to do with that, he gets by. Back up front, still a good one, but you see Hetrick moving to the left, the inside, and here's why. That outside rut got deep. That's why Hetrick got out of there. Rastrelli gets stuck, and now he has to deal with Wienen down to the white flag. Now this battle is critical because the gate selection for the main event comes based on the heat race finishes. So Wienen wants this one badly. A decision maker here. He goes to the inside. It appears to be the better line, right? No, the momentum. Rastrelli got around the outside, is able to hold on and then wisely take that better inside rut. Avoid getting hung up this time. Checkered flag is out. Hetrick wins. Rastrelli second. Wienen, Wolf, and another rookie, Parker Wawerka out of Florida, takes the top 5. Let's check in with Jeff Rastrelli. He's gotten himself to race-winning status the last couple of years. What does he want in 2017?
Jeffrey Rastrelli here at Daytona ATV SX, my home race. I think it means a lot more to me than most races. Just I want to come out here and win, of course, because it's my home race. But you got to look at the big picture and just try to get out of here with at least a podium and trek on through the season. It's got a long season, and it's easy to make a mistake and easy to fall back in the championship. So we're in it for the championship this year. Been working really, really hard at home, and with my new track, it's really helped out a lot. So really looking forward to it.
Awesome to see what these guys can do at play. And we'll get more of that insight from the likable Texan, Thomas Brown, next. Racer TV is brought to you by Wiseco, by CST Tires, by Amsoil, and by Rocky Mountain ATV MC. A year ago at the Daytona ATV Supercross, Thomas Brown finished third. Seemed like a great kickoff to his season, but he ended up missing some races with injury. Here's his comeback.
So the biggest change coming into the season is not running my own team this year. I'm still running the majority of my program and have a lot of say in everything goes on. And Pro Motorsports has stepped up huge this year. It's going to haul my bikes to the races, give me a pit. Lane Barnes and Jesse Barnes stepped up huge. You know, Jesse's been racing for a long time, and they wanted me to come on board and, you know, race with them, and hopefully me and Jesse can feed off each other. And the ultimate goal for 2017 is definitely a championship. I mean, that's what we're all going out there to shoot for. We want to be the best. Chad's had that title now for 5 years, and man, really like to be the one to knock him off. But, you know, he's a tough competitor. Joel's been riding great. Jeffrey the same. There's a whole fleet of guys that are right there ready to take wins. Big thing I know for this year, looking at 17, and I'm going to try to do differently, is I want to win races. Not so much in 16, but 13, 14, and 15, I was a consistent podium guy, and you know, I had like multiple podiums. I think I was only off the podium each year like 1 or 2 times, and you know, that was good for second and thirds. But to win a championship, you're going to have to win races, and so I'm really going to focus on winning races and take it race by race and try to log race wins this year. Hopefully bring home the championship at the end of the year.
Well, the time for all the talk is just about over. There's Rastrelli and Wienen hanging out in the starting line. I think Wienen's saying, I can't hear you saying. I've got these Yamaha headsets on. So it's all on the line now. Championship points. Rocky Mountain ATV MC camera on Rastrelli. Second last year, second in his heat race. Florida native. He would love to win it. The Daytona Supercross for ATVs is underway. And Hedrick's got the $100 Bell Helmets Whole Shot Award. So a lot better scenario for him this year than last year. And is that Rastrelli right behind him? No, it's actually the 20 of Upperman. So another good start for Upperman and another bad start for Wienen. Although he has moved up to fourth, challenging Nick Janusa for the third place spot. And then Rastrelli a little bit further back. Oh, and down immediately. Clips the rookie, Cole Sapesi, and goes down. Not a hard hit. I think he's okay. That's certainly going to shake things up. We got a camera here with Janusa as well, and he's dealing with the pressure from Wienen, who got a wheel on the inside. Wienen wants both. He wants to get two spots, maybe get Upperman for second. No, Upperman able to hold him off. So if you're Hedrick, this is the chance you got to try to run and hide, because Wienen is going to have to work on Upperman. And usually when two riders hook up in a battle, they slow each other down. But instead, Upperman is going after Hedrick for the lead. So Upperman with the heat race win and with some great speed early in the main event, he shows he and his Root River racing team are ready. A rider down here in the center of the track, but luckily not the main race line Hedrick wanted to take. Oh, and there's Wienen to the inside. The track is drying out so rapidly, it's hard to figure out exactly where to go. That outside had been working, not going to work this time. And then the next corner, Wienen had the inside as well. That is the preferred line there. So 1 and 2 in the points last year. They're the two riders up front this time. Oh, Rastrelli only now getting his machine fired up. He's got to be fired up himself. Stay with us. Racer TV is brought to you by Wiseco, by CST Tires, by Amsoil, and by Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Checking in a battle for third, Josh Upperman and Nick Janusa. Upperman has it, Janusa in red on the 15, wants it. Wisely guarding all the insides is Upperman. Up front, you've got Joel Hedrick and Chad Wienen battling. Look at Upperman cover that inside. That's how he lost second. But you can see why it's difficult to figure where to go. Yes, the inside is the shorter way around, but some of these ruts are getting so deep. Better to go to the shallower ruts on the outside, and you get to keep your momentum up. This is the front straight at Daytona. Yes, the finish line for this race line's right up at the finish line for the Super Speedway. Another inside for Janusa, another outside, working for Upperman. Oh, but finally, Janusa found a way. Rocky Mountain ATV MC helmet cam showing you what it's like to get zapped. And Janusa, this would be big to start the year with a podium. Oh, meanwhile, Hedrick wants to start it with a win. Bicycling his way through that left-hander up on two wheels almost all the way around it. But he has actually stretched the lead out a little bit since Wienen has moved into second. So for Hedrick, this race a disaster last year. He crashed out, was not able to make up the points throughout the rest of the season, despite having the most race wins. If he started out with a victory in Daytona, this could be very dangerous for everyone else. You got to figure Wienen will go for it. We're still on board with Upperman now in fourth. One of the rookies we were talking about, Parker Wawerka, trying to make a bid for a top 5 just outside of these battles. It would be great for him. Florida native. Look at the gap Hedrick has on Wienen. This is a statement type ride if he can make it last all the way to the finish. Which is easier said than done when you're hopping across those whoops at this kind of speed. And you can see Wienen is beginning to feel it, closing in, I believe, just a little bit. So we might have a battle on our hands after all. Oh, Wienen just muscling his way through, using that 6'4" frame, getting the leverage on that Wienen Motorsports Yamaha. Also backed by SSI decals, Walsh Racecraft, Maxxis, and 7240. That's your 5-time and defending series champ. Opening round of the season, Fly ATV Supercross. And Joel Hedrick has it dialed on the Elka Liquid Wrench Honda. Janusa solid in third. Although we now hear Thomas Brown has moved to fourth and is starting to make moves. Oh, Hendrick is down. Hendrick has crashed out of the lead. And here's Upperman. So Wienen and Janusa are by. Hendrick trying to cling to third. He'll have the inside of this corner. But his Daytona bad luck has struck again. Chad Wienen getting away. Racer TV is brought to you by Weisco, by CST Tires, by Amsoil, and by Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Chad Wienen has inherited the lead here at the Fly Racing ATV Supercross, and it is that type of consistency that has powered this man to championship after championship. He spent now 6 seasons with Yamaha. The first 5, he was on the podium in every single race that he has competed in on that machine. In contrast, Joel Hendrick here in the 88 has had a rough go of it. Led for a while, had a big crash, went back to 4th momentarily. Whoa, hand off the bars for Josh Upperman. Hendrick got around Upperman, pushing Upperman back to 4th. Now it's Thomas Brown making moves on the 84, as we go back to your leader, Wienen. Second place is Janusa. Oh, but for how long? They're in the lap traffic. Janusa's got the blue gear on the red machine. And there is Hendrick, a nice move around the young man out of New Jersey. Now, Janusa's down to the inside here. Let's see if it pays off. It does. Actually able to get Hendrick back. And it is tough to figure out the lines under normal circumstances, let alone when there's this much lap traffic. That was Thomas Brown, who we just saw. He is up to 4th, and he would like to make a late bid for the podium. Try to catch these guys. Oh, Janusa, the blue gear again. Now he's stuck on the outside. Hendrick to the inside, and gets it done. So Hendrick has been able to erase most of the damage from that crash, but he was leading at that point. Now he's back to 2nd, but I think he'll take it. Oh, Brown! Brown is right there, fighting Janusa for 2 laps to go. We're gonna have a shootout. Will it be a Texas-style shootout? Can the Texan, who's just pounding down the inside of that Yamaha 84, he saw him lurking just a bit for a few laps, but he has really found the pace now. And he found an inside line, but not enough to get around Janusa for 3rd, so Janusa is gonna have to really fight for it. Here it is, 3rd and 4th place in this corner together. Just up ahead is Hendrick in 2nd. Look at Brown, is gonna try to run the outside. Oh, and there's ruts in the exit of both corners. I thought that might work for Brown. It did not. Now he's trying an inside line on Janusa again. Oh, he got so close with a lap to go. Not enough. Meanwhile, Chad Wienen is setting sail out front, same style that led him to the last 5 titles. Consistency, and if the win is there, he takes it. Janusa hanging on by his fingertips over Brown, with Wienen out front still, and only about 3 turns to go. So the big man from Galena, Illinois, is going to get another victory, 2 in a row here at Daytona. And the battle continues to rage in the 84. Thomas Brown has overhauled Janusa here on the final lap. Very valuable. That would be for 3rd place. Podium finish. Going to feel great. Oh, poor Janusa was there the whole time. Wienen takes the win. Yeah, pumped up over that. Hendrick 2nd, and what a furious charge from Thomas Brown to take 3rd. Upperman 5th. Wawerka, the rookie, again, great ride for him, 6th. Higgerson, Wolf, Sepesi, and Bro, top 10.
Man, victory lane at Daytona, man. It's sun's out now, and just an amazing day. We came out of the gate 4th, and for the main, you know, we never quit digging. And Joel was rolling out there today, and you know, I knew I had to come out there and race the race mistake-free, and you know, just everything was working so well on my machine today. The Fox shocks, you know, the Alaska Motorsports engine, the Maxxis tires, and just the whole Wienen Motorsports team was just on their game today. And we had some challenges early on, and you know, we overcame them. And I'm just so happy with the end result today, and taking home the championship points lead after round 1 and getting the win here, victory lane at Daytona. It's amazing. So pumped about it. Thank you.
First heat race went awesome, pulled the start, pulled the moto win, led all the laps. Australia was battling with me pretty hard, but he kept me honest, and I finished up front there. The main event was a different story. I pulled the whole shot again, was running solid race. I think it was probably 10 or 12 laps in, and I got a little high in a berm and ran into a Honda banner, which tossed me over the bars. And I got back going really quick, luckily, and it wasn't really a costly mistake. I got back up to second place, and I had a tough way getting up there. It was definitely kind of irritating that happened again here at Daytona, but I'm just fortunate enough to be up on the podium and didn't lose so many points. I think we're 3 points down, so we got a long season ahead of us, and I'm definitely pumped for the rest of the outdoors, and I'm looking forward to some more moto wins and some more hole shots.
Man, it was a great weekend for us. Horrible starts all weekend, and we worked hard on them for this off season, and we got more work to do, but before Texas, we'll get it dialed in. So we came from the back and ended up getting third on the box, and with how many passes I had to make today, I was really stoked on it. I'm looking forward to the rest of the races and seeing if I can get some more wins in this year. And like I said before, you're going to have to win races in this series to take home a title, and that's what our ultimate goal is. So like I said, but be up here on the box at round 1 podium, I'm stoked. We're going to move on from here and keep pushing.
Here's our AMSOIL race recap from Daytona. Great start for Hendrick. Had Upperman, the other heat race winner, right behind him. Jeff Rastrelli, meanwhile, tangles with another rider and is down. It took him forever to get the machine started. That's actually him right there, still trying to fire it up. Then the 20 of Upperman under fire from Chad Wienen. Down to the inside, Wienen goes. He would take over second. Then Upperman in a big battle. Nick Janusa would take third from him. And then Hendrick in the lead crashes. But at least this time he was not hurt, was able to get back into the race. He would challenge Upperman, retake third, then get around Janusa for second. But there was no catching Chad Wienen, who's out front. There's Hendrick with that move to get the runner-up spot. You can see the 84 of Thomas Brown right there as well. Brown, sneak attack, gets to the inside on Janusa and is able to get third on the last lap. So we have set the stage for a furious season of ATV Motocross here on MAV TV. Thanks for watching. For everyone at Racer TV, I'm Jason Wygant. We'll see you next time, and congrats to Chad Wienen, your winner at the Fly Racing Daytona ATV Supercross.